What is this? It was cinnamon toast crunch with some white filling inside, like it busts in your mouth. Like I saw that, I'm like, nah, gang, I don't want no cereal busting in my mouth. And I'm like, yeah, give me that white stuff. Like, huh? All right, look. Everything is Better at Night by Ggrimmy. You feel me? And I'm not gonna lie. Like, me being an introvert, I guess, to myself, you know, type of thing where I just like just chilling. Like that's how I naturally just feel. I feel like I just be chilling. I'm not gonna lie. Just the nighttime, it really brings a sense of peace. Like, I don't know, it's just everything feels kind of like enhanced. You feel me? Whether it's you know, thoughts. Like, I feel like thoughts too, that's when thoughts really be hitting. Mainly because you're probably not doing nothing to distract yourself. And if you are, go to sleep, gang. But I don't know, I feel like in the night is like one of those times where I'm just like thinking. I mean, I usually be thinking like about just things, but it's like it hits more. It hits more. The atmosphere, the environment, and the vibe overall is just like, yeah, I need to just relax. Especially imagine like a late night drive. Like, that's like, it's literally a term, like late night drive. Like, it's just vibes. But other than that, like, I don't know, your desires be at peak to goon, or the opposite side, you get that 3 a.m. motivation where like, yeah, I'm about to get to business type of thing. I don't know. Let's see what he's talking about.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, I'm recovering from an illness that I was feeling over the past couple days, so my voice is kind of chopped. But hey, man, we still here, we still putting in the work, man. 2023 takeover is still in full effect. Now look, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what went wrong in my DNA coding process, but something must have gone wrong and they became more tangled than the wires under Gumball's desk. Because I personally believe that nighttime is by far the most superior time of day. During the day, it feels like I'm more drained than my phone battery, but when the sun goes down, it feels like I drained an entire pack of Red Bull. It's just something about those wee hours of the night that unlock an assortment of very...
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, the day is cool and all, because I don't know, it's something about, like, I wouldn't even sound like a night owl or anything like that, because I fall asleep mad early. Given the opportunity, I'm falling asleep early. I am, I'll be honest. Like, I feel like my late is like early to people. Like, falling asleep late to me is like 12. Like, that's me going to sleep late. Me going to sleep early is like 10. Which it's kind of close, but still, I think those 2 hours make a huge difference. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe because I got work in the morning. Maybe some of y'all don't got that, so you wouldn't know. But something I realized during the day is like, I feel like my day starts out, I got the most energy in the sense that, like, yeah, socially, I can just talk. And then as the day goes by, it's like, I feel more calmer. I don't know if it's my energy just getting lower. I'm just kind of like, okay, whatever, right? And then nighttime hits, I'm just like, oh well, whatever happens. And I do feel like that's the time when, like, my mind really starts to wander the most. I really do think that it's a blessing and a curse. I won't lie, because on one side it's like you can really think about the way in which your life is going. The projection is going, like, the direction, the intention behind what you're doing. It really gives you time to contemplate that. But on the other hand, I feel like it's a burden almost. Like, it's no longer ignorance is bliss. It's like you're stuck with that problem now. And depending on how far deep your own thoughts take you, it's like sometimes that ignorance is bliss. Like, it's better not to know where to think about it. But and the weird thing is, I feel like him, Ggrimmy, the person who made this video, right, is talking about night times and like this. Oh, everything's just sensational. You know, music to my ears. My body feels all tingly type of thing, right? I don't know. That's not how it is for me. I really just be calm. I really be chilling. I'm just to myself type of thing. Like, I don't know. It's a different vibe, a different environment. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. I feel like I'm repeating myself. If I'm being honest, I feel like I am repeating myself.
Temperaments and feelings. It feels like I'll tap in with my higher self during the night, bro. The most simple things become elite experiences at night. So today, we'll be discussing some of the various activities that become heightened and hit their peak during the nighttime. Comment down below things that hit different during the nighttime, and like and subscribe if you're new. First, we gotta talk about eating snacks. Now, I don't know about y'all, but eating during the day never feels like a task. But as the sun starts to set, I end up becoming more famished than Theodore Seville. The first meal that I want to mention is cereal. Now, if you've seen this video, then you know about how renowned and clutch cereal can be. But there's something different.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not much of a cereal eater. I'm not much of an eater like that. Like, in the nighttime, snacks are cool. Like, I don't know, I'm not a huge foodie type of person. Like, I can eat snacks constantly type of thing, because at a certain point, one bag of chips in, I'm like, all right, that's enough for me. One bag of popcorn in, I'm like, all right, that's enough for me. Like, 5 bags of fruit snacks, the small packets, you feel me? All right, that's enough for me. Actually, that's probably not. Those fruit snacks be hitting, I'm not gonna lie. Especially the one with the juice inside of them. Fire. Fire. The berries and cherries, whatever it's called. Fire. Top three snack ever created. Top 3 snack ever created personally. Now that I'm thinking about it, what would I make my top 5 snacks? My personal snacks, like, I'm separating chips and chocolate, like strictly candy. My top 5. Number 1, fruit snacks, berries and cherries. You feel me? Can never go wrong with those. Personally, love them. Number 2 definitely has to be like, that's tough. Actually, now that I think about it, that's actually tough. Maybe low key. I don't even know, bro. Hold on. Number two. Low key, the not Sour Punch, the, what is that? Nerds Rope is low key fire, but I wouldn't put that number 2 though. That's an honorable mention. Sour Patch Kids, it's always solid. I'd put that like 4, maybe 3. I'm not gonna lie, I mainly only eat fruit snacks, like, or like the variations, like the forest something. It's like forest something. They got some peak gummies too, bro. I'm not gonna lie. What is this white bag? I don't know what it's specifically called. I can't remember. It's like a white bag, and they got like a butterfly variation of gummies, gummy worm, and gummy bears. Peak. If you know the name, you know the name. I just don't know. It's like a white bag, and on the display it shows like the gummies that is in it, like whether it's the butterfly, I haven't tried those, the gummy worms or gummy bears, and they got like 16 flavors or something like that, all peak except for like, I think it's like guava or something like that. That one's yeah, that's kind of a miss. I just choked, bro. Alright.
Making yourself a bowl of Frosted Flakes at 3 a.m. During quarantine, you can find me in the kitchen more often than chowder, bro. If you broke into my crib in the middle of the night trying to get your hands on some valuables, your jaw would drop to the floor like Humpty Dumpty, because all you would see is me making a bowl of Fruit Loops at 4 a.m. I swear, cereal was originally made to be
Yo, okay. Even though I don't eat cereal, I was about to repeat myself. I don't eat cereal. I'm not the biggest cereal eater. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't even think I'm versatile in it. Like, I haven't tried enough to be like, okay, here's the most definitive top 5, or top 3. Cause like, I feel like I got a weird list. I got Honey Bunches of Oats, Cheerios, and bro, I don't know, not fruit, bro. I'm tripping. Probably like Captain Crunch or something. I don't know. I feel like a lot of them are interchangeable with how I'm feeling. Just now ones I don't like though, Raisin Bran, obvious. I just don't like it. I don't know why. Raisins probably, for sure the raisins. What's that thing called, bro? Wheaties, something like that. That's a bottom 3 cereal of all time, bro. That is terrible eats. And what's that? There's a specific one I'm thinking of. And a controversial take I also have. I don't like the Lucky Charms marshmallows. I don't. I never liked them. But what's that thing called, bro? I forgot. A bottom 3. I genuinely don't know. I can't even think of another one. Low-key the Reese's Puffs or whatever they're called. I don't really like that. That'd probably be number 3. You know, and now it's making me think of I don't know if anyone's seen it. Personally, I went to the Walmart one day. I'm with my brother, right? We went to Walmart to just buy stuff. What do we buy? I don't remember, bro. I think we bought some snacks, some water, things like that. And he's like, yo, I need cereal. I'm out. He eats cereal, right? He's a cereal eater. And we walk in the cereal aisle, just looking around, seeing what there is. And at the corner of my eye, I peep. I turn my head. I'm like, what is this? It was like, it was called Loaded or something like that. There's different variations. It was like, the one that piqued my interest is, not piqued my interest like I want to try it, but piqued my interest like, what is this? It was Cinnamon Toast Crunch with some white filling inside, like it busts in your mouth. Like, I saw that, I'm like, nah, gang, I don't want no cereal busting in my mouth. And I'm like, yeah, give me that white stuff. Like, huh? Like, I think they had a Frosted Flakes variation. There was like 3 different ones. They all bust in your mouth, and I'm not sure how I feel about that. And it's literally, like, it had to be intentional. Loaded, white substance in the middle. Like, you can't tell me otherwise. You genuinely cannot tell me otherwise that was not, like, planned type of thing. Like, they're like, yeah, we finna make a banger with this one. Like, no, bro.
During these hours. But the process of actually getting this cereal during these late hours is more treacherous than the fucking Temple of Doom. I swear, during the day, the house is more quiet than Maggie Simpson. I can walk up the stairs, open cabinets, and open doors without any noise being simulated. But the moment I try to go downstairs and get a snack during the night, the floorboards decide they want to start impersonating Ariana Grande and produce the most ear-splitting creak of all time. Like, the floor dash be sounding like a fucking chew toy, bro. Now I gotta move around the crib like SpongeBob trying to steal Patrick's box. The same thing goes for the cabinets. They start screeching like a fucking feral cat. But by far the worst possible outcome of trying to get snacks in the middle of the night is when a plastic cup falls on the ground. Once this esoteric incident occurs, it continues until the end of time. The cup bounces on the ground more than Tigger, bro. And then this does nothing but summon every nigga in the crib to the kitchen to get on my ass. And then I gotta stop the microwave with 1 second left because that shit sounds like a fucking tornado siren, bro. But when I finally get whatever snacks that I came downstairs for, I turn off the lights and I scurry back up the stairs before the boogeyman tries to snatch me. But one thing I find very ironic is that when I'm trying to do something around the house and everybody's sleeping, I try to keep the noise and ruckus to a minimum. But when my parents are doing something, they show no mercy and have the house sounding like a fucking war is happening. But anyway, the other thing that hits during the night is water. I think it's safe to say we've all been in sleep deeper than the Pacific Ocean.
Water? Wait, did he say water? Did I hear that right? Water be hitting, bro. There's certain times where water be hitting. Obviously, when you're in the heat, cold water, or just water in general, as long as it's not warm, fire, or hot, yummy in my tummy type of thing. Like, lemonade too, low-key hits. I'm not gonna lie. Capri Suns, they released that huge one. I haven't got one yet to try it out, but like, I'm not gonna lie, they cooked with it. They definitely cooked with it because those little pouches were not enough. They were not enough. What else is peak? Like, obviously for me now, I low-key like the Gator Light or Gator Lit or however you say that, or the other brand, Electrolit. something like that. Fire. I'm not gonna lie. Clutch too, cause I be working out, playing like sports, soccer specifically, type of thing, and I know I be needing my electrolytes, type of like I be needing my electrolytes, my whatever else it has in it, just to recover. Solid choice. They always go missing though. I'm not gonna lie, they always go missing, and I know who takes them. I literally know who takes them. It's my dad. I'm not even front. But he be working outside, so it's understandable when he takes it. He be working outside in the heat, and it be hitting 100 easily. I'm like, I understand. Like, I don't blame you. Like, I would have done the same thing in his situation. I'm gonna be completely honest.
Then suddenly we wake up in a cold sweat, throat drier than a Ritz cracker. My esophagus feels like it's lined with sandpaper. But then you look over at your desk or nightstand and see the most succulent divine bottle of water. I think it's been scientifically proven that the water molecules become more refreshing at 3 in the morning. I'd be gripping that bottle tighter than Squidward holding his jellyfish net. This is what I imagine God's tears taste like, bro. Cold water in the middle of the night is on par with McDonald's Sprite. That should be having me levitating like Max Mayfield. And I hope I'm not the only one who would always bring the entire pantry of food to their room and keep a stash like a squirrel with its acorns. Now we gotta talk about showering. Fuck whatever zodiac sign you are. I don't care if you're a Sagittarius, Pisces, Capri Sun. Do you take your showers at night or in the morning? That's how I'll find out if we're compatible. But in all seriousness, showering at night is probably one of the most serene and relaxing experiences, bro. Now don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with taking showers in the morning or whatever, but them motherfuckers damn near put me back to sleep. And due to school starting before the pyramids were built, I had to get up at 6 a.m. to take showers. So niggas was in the shower dozing off like I was gone off melatonin gummies or something. When I take showers at night, I don't have to worry about how long I shower and managing my time. As long as you don't walk around smelling like 2 tons of ass cheeks, then we really don't have a problem. But the thing is that niggas that I go to school with would come home after 5 hours of football practice, go to sleep, take no shower in the morning, and then come home smelling like they just had a one-night stand with a skunk. Bro, I know y'all bed sheets be smelling like all type of rancid stenches and anguish. But another reason why nighttime showers are elite is because I get to have full-on
See, now that's crazy. The validity or the exaggeration of what he's saying is crazy regardless. Like, one thing I realize is I'm not going on my bed if I'm all sweaty. I'm not gonna lie. First thing I want to do is take a shower. It's literally the first thing I want to do because I don't like the feeling of being dirty, covered in sweat. I genuinely don't like that. Like, you can call me weak, you can call me whatever words. I don't like that feeling. I don't like smelling bad, gang. If you want to smell like a skunk or you just had, you know, something bad, like, that's all you, gang. I'm not trying to smell horrible. I am not trying to smell horrible. And I know it could be the comfort of my own home. It's just a feeling I get like, yo, you're disgusting right now. Like, go wash up. Like, bro, I could literally get home from work and I'll take a shower just because I'm like, I was sweating a bit. Like, I feel disgusting. Because I know I'm going to be going out later. I'm not trying to feel like that the whole day, gang. I am not. And I need to know what goes through your brain if you don't take showers, like, after some sort of work or sweat or exercise or type of thing. Because, I don't know, bro. You got to be lazy or something. Like, I can't do that. I genuinely cannot.
In the shower. I don't know about y'all, but I be in the shower on some Rolling Loud shit. I be in that bitch like Lil Yachty, bro. I run through my playlist like 3 times. Now we gotta talk about listening to music. Now, just in case you weren't aware, music is a huge part.
I'm not gonna lie. Listening to music, it really elevates the mood. Here's the thing, though. I am more of a melancholic, bro. Hold up. My language is not working right now. I like more calm songs. I like calmer songs, right? Why can't I say that word? Melancholic. Whatever. I like calmer songs, like more of a just calm vibe. For the most part, like some Mac DeMarco, Mac Miller, depending on the song. Some Faye Webster, Claro, Daniel Caesar. Like, I'd be liking more calm songs. So in the night, hearing that, bro, I even just be listening to, like, I don't know if it's considered classical, but like, just like instrumental type of things, not like hip hop, lo-fi type instrumentals, like pianos, guitars type of thing. It's so calming, bro. It's so calming, bro. like I don't know if you. Oh, my key. All right. I don't know if you've ever gone out for a drive or just laid in bed and had some Mac DeMarco playing. You got to try it out. Trust. If you've never done that, play some Mac DeMarco. Like some. I like Preoccupied. You know, you can never go wrong with My Kind of Woman. There's 2019 something ends in 03, like something like that. 2019 1203, something like that. Amazing song. Loose, Superpower by Daniel Caesar. Loose by Daniel Caesar. Like, come on, gang. If you've never done that, try it. I recommend it, bro. Or just listen to it, like both headphones in if you're at home, or put it on your speakers if you're in a car. Amazing vibes. Amazing, immaculate vibes. Like, ooh. Because during the day, I like more upbeat music, more hype music. Is that what you'd call it? Is that hype music type of thing? Like Kyle Ridge, Brent Fayez. Like, my range is wide. DC2 Trill. Like, I don't know. But other than that, I'm gonna continue, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I'm yapping.
My life. I go through more music than Anthony Fantano. I've got my AirPods in so much you would have thought they were hearing aids, bro. But the audio waves sound different at night. When I'm listening to music during the day, it's just like I'm hearing the song, you know? It's not rocket science. But at night, it feels like the lyrics are stomping me out like Draymond Green or something. I'm pretty sure we've all had those nights where we just put our favorite album on blast and sit there marinating in our feelings. Music is deadass an escape from reality, bro. I don't think I'm the only one who's put some Juice WRLD on full blast and just stared out their window, especially when it's raining. It's something therapeutic.
You see, I'm not gonna lie, I can't listen to Juice WRLD. Shout out to Juice WRLD, but I cannot listen to no Juice WRLD. Like, he has so much music out, but I just don't care for it. For me personally, I just don't like the feel of it. Especially on some late night vibes. Nah, I gotta be with my Mac DeMarco, Daniel Caesar, like some slower rhythm type of thing. Cause that in your ears, euphoric, heavenly, superb, outstanding, whatever word you want to use. But I mean, everyone has their own taste. Like, I don't know. One thing though is, like, I don't think I could ever envision someone listening to rock music on some like late night type of thing, like heavy rock, death metal type of thing. Like, how do you vibe to that? How do you genuinely vibe to that? Yo, I hear someone going crazy on that motorcycle. But I don't know. Like, I can't envision someone listening to some rock or just straight up trap music, like hood trap, you know, killing, robbing, stealing type of music on some like late night vibe, calm type of feeling. I can't envision that personally.
About it. But then a lot of times my brain decides it wants to suddenly remember every cringy and corny thing that I've ever done in my entire existence. Or you'll start listening to that music that makes you want to get in your fucking bag and start turning your life around at 3 a.m. All of a sudden my playlist will shuffle to that hefty ass nigga raw wave.
I was literally saying that. 3 a.m. motivation, bro. 3 a.m. motivation. I'm not gonna lie, I don't be awake for that to hit. But the thoughts I be getting coming up to, you know, the later part of the day, like the evening, bro, it be like, it be making me wonder how I want to live my life and if I'm living it right. Because at the end of the day, it's night, you feel me? But at the end of the day, on some real thing, it's like, yo, can I sit there and say I was happy with the way I had my day, the way I lived my life, the way I lived this week, the way I lived this month, and the choices I made? It's like something I always think about. Because I'm gonna be honest, there'll be days where I'm just sitting there and I'm like, yo, I did not like how this day turned out. I wasted too much time, whether I was on my phone playing games. And the thing is, I cut back on those a lot. But even so, it always gives me this guilty conscience of like, I know I should be doing something better for myself. Because I'm not always going to be here. I'm not gonna be in this youthful body. I'm not gonna be young forever. I only get older. So while I'm still young, am I making the right choices? And I've made a lot of bad choices. I've made terrible decisions, so many that I still sometimes feel to this day, looking back, if something else would have changed. But that's how we live and grow. That's how we live and grow. Not everything is gonna be, I can turn back time and change it. No, focus on what you can change now, what you can control now. And of course, times will slip. I'll slip, and I'll make mistakes. I'm like, dang. I gotta keep an eye out for next time. It's a lesson learned. Because I'm not perfect. I'm not. So it's like, I don't know. And on another thing, it's like, there's something about just like interacting with people, right? Where you don't know what someone's going through in life. You don't. Someone could be on the verge of tears but keeping a straight face. They're on the verge of breaking down because something tragic happened to them. Or mentally they are not in the right space. And it's like, in one way, I just want to be either a calm place for them to be, or a place where they can relax and ease up. Because of course I face my own challenges and things like that, but I am also not gonna just ignore other people. I'm not. And I'm not also gonna make things more difficult for people as well. Sometimes I'm conflicted because it's like someone can be giving you attitude, but you don't know what they're going through. They could be facing the toughest thing in their life, but they just don't know how to deal with it. They don't know how to express it properly. So they take it out on you, and is that right? No. But shouldn't you be the bigger person? Is that right? Is that right that they were treating you wrong? No. But you gotta be the bigger person in a sense. And if it's someone close to you, you can tell them, like, you can genuinely be like, yo, what's on your mind? And hopefully they're open enough and honest enough to tell you. And if not, all you can do is just stand by them if you know them. If it's a stranger, just hopefully they got a good support system. And if you two just barely meet and have a genuine connection, that's great. But I don't know, bro. Sometimes I do wonder, it's like, am I are these thoughts making it harder for me to in a sense, like, interact with people my age? Because I don't know, a lot of the dumb things I be seeing on social media, on even personal, like, life, what I just be seeing, it's like, I don't know. I don't be finding it too interesting. Now, that's not to say I can never have no fun. Of course I can have fun. But it's like, yo, there's just some things I'm like, that's beyond me, gang. That is beyond me. Y'all got that. Because I can easily just have my own fun because I know what I like. And I can also just vibe out. But it's just, I guess it's probably ways and things, like, certain things that I just kind of find, like, corny. Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I feel like I have to be there just to kind of recognize. Because I can't say nothing off the top of my head because I don't particularly hate anything or have a disdain for anything. Like, I don't know, though.
I'll drop into the floor doing 100 push-ups like an army soldier, bro. That random ass adrenaline rush be ready to have me run a mile, invest in stocks, find a cure to all diseases, all that shit, bro. Someone needs to find a way to bottle that random 3 a.m. motivation and sell it to the general public or something. Now we gotta talk about playing the game. Those Saturday nights staying up until the crack of dawn rotating through every game on the console are unmatched. When the PlayStation or Xbox decide to release the audio of everything that was ever said in these parties, most young niggas will be behind bars. Some of the conversations that will go down after hours would have most of these niggas on wanted posters or something. We don't even be focused on trying to win matches, we just just be in there cracking jokes, bro. Because I don't know about y'all, but after certain hours, the smallest things become way more funny. Like someone in the party could tell the corniest knock-knock joke and niggas will bust out into tears, bro. Especially when these niggas consoles start sounding like fighter jets after 10 minutes. I don't think y'all know how hard it is trying to clutch a 1v4 and you got 7 niggas in the party blasting music and other bothersome sound effects. Those FaceTime calls also be hitting different at night too. There's always that one friend who says the most out-of-pocket things or start doing the most nefarious and abominable deeds on FaceTime, bro. Now we gotta talk about hanging out with friends. I don't know about y'all, but those little kickbacks on the deck with those flimsy ass plastic chairs be some of the realest experiences, bro. The most in-depth and authentic conversations go down these chairs. Just don't lean back in them too hard.
I'm not gonna lie, that's low-key facts. That's low-key facts. There has to be some sort of scientific study as to why that is. Like the nighttime brings more of just whatever happens, and you know, we're just more open about things. Because I'll be honest, most of the conversations I've had that are deep with people have been in the night. You know, where we have the realer conversations, you know, getting into the nitty-gritty type of thing where it's like we're really talking about what's on our mind, what's our plan, what we're going through, and you know how it's affecting us. It's like that's always been in the night. It's always just, you could have some music quietly playing, you could, but I'm not gonna lie, most of the time I don't have no music playing. It's literally just a conversation, some jokes thrown here and there. And it's like, yo, I'm not gonna lie, those are memories I cherish. I cherish those memories because it's like, yo, not everyone is gonna, I know for a fact I'm not gonna be like that with everyone, nor do I want to. I don't like sharing my personal life like that, I'll be honest. I don't like people being in my business. I don't like gossip. So to be in that environment where I have someone I can talk to and trust with certain information, it's like, that's great. That's great, bro. Because I don't know, I think there's only a certain point you can contain yourself with. Like, you need some sort of feedback or some sort of expression to what you're going through, and vice versa. You know, you can be a good listener, you can help people out, nothing wrong with that. Actually, that's amazing to do. But I don't know, I guess I also like the mornings. I like the mornings because it's like when you wake up, you walk outside, you hear the birds chirping, and it's a specific time too. It's like sunrise, birds chirping, the sun's coming up, and it's just this calm vibe too, but it's a different sense of calm. It's like a peaceful type vibe instead of like melancholic. That's how it feels for the morning, if I'm being honest. You just play some music very gently. You're starting your day, you know, not too much to worry about. And I do like the mornings like that too. But the only thing with that is like I can't always fully enjoy it because I got work. And that's one little downside. You got work and you got things to do. So it's a bit of a shame that you can't really just sit there and enjoy it. Because imagine just like the sun rising, a nice cool temperature, like a nice temperature, and a hammock or a chair or something like that. You're just relaxing. Like, bro, that'd be a peak experience. That'd be peak. But I'm not gonna lie, I've spoken for a lot.
But these motherfuckers will disintegrate into thin air, bro. You know your friend group is lit, you can do any activity and it's always a top tier event. I don't know about y'all, but going to gas stations was always one of the biggest vibes. And I'm not even talking about niggas trying to take flicks like they're at some fake ass Met Gala. I'm talking about just chopping it up with the homies and splurging on cheap snacks and buying big ass Slurpees. We all got that friend who's a walking garbage disposal and will eat all those decayed ass hot dogs and nacho chips. I know sometimes at night gas stations turn into breeding grounds for crime, but that's why I always roll with my niggas in case something pops off. But just stay safe and aware if you're going out at night at all in general. Love y'all niggas. Or even doing things as simple as going out to eat with the gang is entertaining. Now we gotta talk about the night before holidays. I'm already convinced that the night before and the anticipation before holidays is dead ass better than the actual day most of the time. Them butterflies be hitting the fucking billy bounce in my stomach, bro. I'm pretty sure we've all stayed up all night on Christmas Eve trying to sneak downstairs and get an early sneak peek of the gifts. This is one of the most memorable experiences I had as a kid, bro. This rule also applies to vacation days from school and work. That Friday night coming home from school and knowing that you got the next 2 weeks off will always be exquisite. Niggas was staying up like an insomniac because you knew you didn't have to get up early the next morning to go to school. The only problem is that when classes start back up, you gotta adjust your body to having a schedule again. It's like built-in jet lag, bro. And obviously New Year's Eve is better than New Year's Day. That needs no explanation. Now we gotta talk about late night drives. Quite arguably the best occurrence on this entire list. Nighttime drives are like free therapy. Well, not really, because gas costs a fucking mortgage, but you know what I mean. It doesn't matter if you live in a big ass city or somewhere rural. Nighttime drives are good for the soul, especially on a cool summer night with the window rolled down, blasting your favorite music. You don't even need a destination, bro. Just go wherever the fuck you want. Plus, you don't have to worry about niggas driving like it's fucking Smashy Road and damn near causing pileups. Most of the time, there's little to no people on the road at night, and you can just enjoy yourself.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, yo, you go out, you're driving, no worries in the world. A late night drive. You don't even gotta go nowhere. You can just drive around the city. Drive around. Who cares about the gas? Who cares? And I know gas prices is crazy right now, especially if you're living in a big city. But it's just one thing, like, yo, imagine just driving late night, some calm music. And he added the fact of, like, driving with your windows down, like, cold air hitting you. Like, gang, you really gotta think about how that feels, like the sort of emotions and things that strike up in that. Like that's a peak experience. That is a peak human experience. And it's like, yo, if only every night could be like that. Like, if only where I lived I had that type of weather. Like, what's that city called? Cupertino or something like that? Like, bro, I need that type of weather. But even so, it's like late night drives is just something else, man. Even though you don't do them often, it's just a feeling that just rises up, and it's like, yo. And I think that's the time where you can sort a lot of thoughts out too, because you're driving. You don't really care much about anything else. You're not pressed for nothing. You're just driving. You're driving, you don't got no sort of destination. You can just sort out your thoughts and just vibe, like find some sort of peace within wherever you are at that moment. Because I know getting home after that, you're just so peaceful. Like, yo, nothing can bother you in that moment. Nothing can truly bother you in that moment. And you just go to sleep all peaceful, boom. And that's amazing, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
For whoever else is with you. This really is one of the best ways to clear my mind, bro. Even when I was younger, sitting in the backseat and watching the rainfall was so peaceful. And I'd be lying if I told you that I've never gone on late night walks. I hope most of y'all can relate to when I say that the air is just so much more fresh at night. The entire world just seems free from chaos and anarchy. But like I said earlier, make sure you're staying safe out here, bro, because the moment I see anybody or hear any type of noise while I'm walking outside, I'm cosplaying Sonic diligently, bro. But I think that's gonna wrap everything up for this video, man. Comment down below some things that hit different.
Oh, that's it. Shout out to Ggrimmy, or Ggrimmy, however he wants his name said. I'm gonna put the link in the description, you know, all that good stuff. Final thoughts, though. Final thoughts. Life is calm, it's cool. You know, I genuinely think we all need that. Because even if we're stressed out, we need something to decompress. Because one thing is like, yo, going on the game, distracting yourself, that isn't really decompressing. Like, you're just kind of pushing away the feelings you have. Like, you need a true sense of just letting everything out. Now, I'm not saying you gotta cry, you gotta get angry, start smashing stuff. It's like, yo, you're just kind of feeling what you feel and just letting it be. Cause I don't know, something about the idea of let it all out, let whatever you're feeling feel. It's like, yo, it doesn't have to be like over the top extreme. It's just, it is what it is, and doesn't mean you have to act upon it. It's just there. It's really just there. Like, just take a few deep breaths in, out, just relax yourself. You're not rushed for time. You're not on no one's time right now. You're just on your own. You're on your own time right now, gang. Breathe. Like, that's something we need to learn. Too many people are frantic. Too many people are just panicky. Is that the right word? Fidgety, you know, over the top, on edge. We need to calm down a bit. I'm not gonna lie. Especially with everything just kind of being just pushed in us, pushed at us, thrown at us, shown to us, so much just chaos happening with news, things like that. We just hear in passing, or you're tuned in. It's like, dang, when do I get a moment to relax? It's like you kind of got to create it. You kind of got to create your own peace in your own space for that to come. It's not just going to show up. You have to create it. Other than that, though, amazing video. I'm not gonna lie, this video was short, but I made it feel so long. I felt like I talked forever. Alright, see ya.